It's so stupid, it's positively brilliant.
The Brilliant Idiots Podcast.
Newsweek. Derrick Jackson apologized for cheating on wife. Sparks waves of memes and jokes. This is nuts, man. BET, Metro. Oh my God. This is BBC? What the fuck?
You know who's not going to be getting that BBC? All those girls that he was cheating on his wife with.
He got to chill out for a while.
Here's the thing, man. And this is the thing, right? This is the podcast. This is the moral of this whole story before we even start talking.
All right.
I would rather be known as an honest sinner than a lying hypocrite.
Ooh.
Because when you're a lying hypocrite...
Yo, hold on. I'm Hippocrates, so let's not use the word hypocrite. Can we use another word?
But I'm going to tell you why you're not a lying hypocrite.
Oh, that's right. I'm a truthful hypocrite.
You're a true... But and it's not... And it's a difference when you're... Like, see, what Derrick did is he goes out there and he literally shits on men, right? And it's like a level of narcissism where he purposely doesn't try to understand where another man is coming from, as if he's never made any mistakes whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? And then he mischaracterizes people as well. And he does it all for the benefit of his own pocket. You know what I mean? So what you're witnessing right now, literally, ladies and gentlemen, is all of that energy coming back. Because one thing, one person that you cannot fool, one entity, I'm not gonna say person, that you can't fool is God. You can't fool the universe. What you give to the universe will give back to you. The universe know when you full of shit. The universe knows. You can fool me, you can fool the public, you can fool your wife. The universe knows, bruh. So when you out there saying, man, you don't have no sympathy for men that cheat on their wives, guess what you're experiencing right now, Derrick?
Oof.
No sympathy.
No. Yo, you know what was most frustrating about this guy? Is that even though we all knew he was full of shit, what he was saying, we can't really disagree with. You know, because he'd be like, don't cheat on your girl. And we'd be like, yeah, motherfucker, but shut up.
Stupid ass.
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't like him, Rex?
I don't even know why. It's like, nah, I don't like the dude because I think he's a piece of shit.
So, but the thing about this is that with this guy, like why he's the worst type of con man, this is why he's the worst type of con, because there are levels to con men, right? But the worst type of con man is the person that profits off the misery of the people he's conning, but tricks them into thinking that he's helping them, right?
That's right.
So he's out there selling these ladies these lies, right? He's telling them everything that they want to believe, but is completely unrealistic, right? And he's setting an unrealistic expectation of relationships for these women. So all these women that are in relationships start going, well, I guess my relationship isn't good. So they feel miserable. And then all the ladies that get out of their relationships are now single, and they can never find a man that's going to live up to these lies, because even the liar himself can't live up to the lies. So you're making all these people miserable, and you just lining your pockets with their sad fucking tiered up money. It's disgusting, man. It's the worst type.
It is
That's
disgusting.
why he get beat up.
And I hate how, you know, he dragged his wife into this. And the reason I hate why I'm looking even right now on Shade Room, she's dressed in camouflage with, I don't know if that's the bonnet or the beret at this point, but
she said that's her.
That's the beret.
That's her warrior crown.
That's her warrior crown. It's like, yo, you did that to her. Like you put her in the line of fire. We all know how cruel social media can be, Show.
Yeah.
She had nothing to do with this. Like you're using her as a human shield, and she had nothing to do with this. She wasn't there with you when you was cheating, so she shouldn't be there for the apologies and the cleanup and all of that. You got to hold yourself accountable.
I think she
Derrick.
I think she know.
She
What
did
you mean?
know.
Yo, but here's the most
manipulative
manipulative part of it, right? Is that,
Talk to me.
and this is why this shit is so fucking cruel.
No, it's evil. No, I'm not. I'm not even joking when I say this, Show.
No, this is next
What
level
he
evil.
does is it's a level of evil. This is like some tyrannical, sociopathic shit that he's doing.
Yo, here's the thing, right? She is religious, and he is taking advantage of her and
Yep.
abusing her based on how much she believes in the religion.
Yeah.
So if she believes in forgiveness, if she believes in all these things, he could take advantage of
Play
that
on that.
for as long as he wants. He's taking advantage of her belief in God.
Man.
That is next level despicable, bro.
I saw someone in the comments who was like, "Oh, I'm about to get myself a God-fearing woman, so she keeps forgiving me."
Well, that's the
You
BS
wanna
about
treat the lady like
Christianity.
that?
We talked about that, right? When people think, forgiveness is unlimited like breadsticks at Olive Garden. But I tell you something else, man. When I heard Derrick Jackson say that he gave his life to God and his life went to shit, I know the devil was like, bars, nigga. Satan was like, preach. Satan was like, that's what I've been trying to tell people. That goddamn like how you say you gave your life to Jesus and then your life got fucked up. As I said in Donkey of the Day,
full of shit.
yeah, as I said in Donkey of the Day, don't bring Jesus into this. You're bringing Jesus into this just like you brought your wife into this for no reason.
It's everybody else's fault, huh, Derrick?
Narcissism.
It's everybody else's fault. It's never your fault.
Textbook narcissism, Schulz.
Mhm.
Textbook narcissism. Like you're deflecting and you're attacking other people. Like I saw him attacking John Gray. It's like John Gray don't have nothing to do with this. My brother Derrick, you cannot speak about any other man ever again for the rest of your life. Derrick gonna have to get a job.
You don't think that he's going to twist it around? You don't think people are going to keep?
The only people that'll follow him is the most stupidest people in the world.
He just gained more followers because of all this.
No, he didn't.
Yes, I saw someone say that he gained 200 more followers after all this.
I didn't see that. I mean, I don't follow him.
Nah,
so I don't
people
know.
are here for the show, right?
That's
People,
the show.
the
Yeah,
same
they wanna
reason
see all
why
these
people
names.
follow The Bachelor, why people follow a reality show. They're not there because they're fans. They're there because they just want to see somebody burn. They want to see the car accident. But that doesn't mean that they're believers. Here's the thing, though, that always happens is like there are a lot of women who have devoted so much time to him. They've devoted so much money to him, right?
Mhm.
That they're pot committed already, right? There's a term in poker, like you're already all in. So they would rather believe him to be truthful and they'd rather stay with him than admit to themselves that they got tricked, that they got conned, that they got duped, and that they were a dummy. And that's why you see these people defending the indefensible folks of the world is because they would rather defend them than admit that they were stupid.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to admit that they were dumb, that they got tricked, that they got conned.
Especially if the person telling you this guy was full of shit is somebody you don't like. You don't want to admit Duval was right. If you hate little Duval and everything he stands for, and you cheering Derrick Jackson on when he's going in on Duval, you don't want to admit that little Duval is right.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this, though. Religious women's stock is on the rise, bro. I think we need to get ourselves some good Christian girls, bro, because they are different.
Nah, but you gotta understand. You keep on playing around with God creatures, he's gonna tear your ass up.
Tear
like
your
something
ass
like
up.
this. So go ahead and play whatever you
Tear
want
your
to.
ass up. I mean,
Go ahead, have fun.
Yeah, I felt bad. I really do feel bad for her because she don't deserve this. She don't deserve the bullying that she's getting. And I saw him tweet out this morning, slander me, don't slander her. It's like, bruh, you brought her into this.
Nobody knew who she was.
Nobody knew who she was. And nobody cared. You cheated on your wife, and instead of being a man and holding yourself accountable and taking full responsibility, you did what narcissists do, and that's deflect. Look, this is my wife. My wife is just here, and she's fine with it. My beautiful queen. Like, man, stop, King.
And she looked at him like...
And he holding her hand, making sure she like agree with everything he said.
It's bad, and it's very misleading, and it's just
and it was
like...
a joke when he did that video.
What
you
you
were
mean?
talking about when he did the reaction to his own video.
Oh,
that was a joke.
That's textbook narcissism.
Yeah.
The guys, it was actually impressive. He spoke in third person for like 8 minutes. I literally had to follow it and try to figure out who he was talking about. He was talking about himself. He was like, and Derrick Jackson is this, and Derrick Jackson held himself accountable, and Derrick Jackson is giving great advice to people. I said, yo, this dude is a level of narcissism that maybe can't be cured. I've talked to my therapist about narcissism.
Yeah.
My therapist don't think narcissism can be cured.
I don't think so either.
What do
That's
you?
a sickness.
It's a sickness.
I think yeah.
And when you talk, see, people don't understand why narcissists talk about themselves in third person like that. It's because they're distancing themselves from their bullshit.
Yeah.
That wasn't me.
It was. That's basically what you're saying. You're acting like you're holding yourself accountable, but you're really not. You're distancing yourself from your bullshit, and you're talking about yourself like you're another individual who doesn't have to deal with the shit that you're fucking discussing. I don't. Yeah, man.
He almost was a Cancer. He's not.
Well, I'm glad he's not a Cancer. I've never been. I couldn't be that full of shit, Schulz. I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't get on this podcast.
Oh no, it says he's a Cancer.
And no, he's not.
It says July 20th. He's like right on the cusp of Cancer. And
He is a Cancer if he's July 20th. Then
I thought, when does Cancer end?
22nd, July 22nd.
Shit.
I couldn't be that kind of person that could like say all of that shit, like really go in on motherfuckers about certain shit and then be doing that shit. I couldn't be that type of person. I couldn't be that full of shit. Like the way my anxiety is, just the way I am as a human, I couldn't show up in the world like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like I would never feel confident in anything I'm saying. I could never sit in my car like him and do those videos.
I can't believe him.
Knowing
Yeah,
the
it
shit
looks
out,
crazy.
knowing that I'm fucking around like that. I could never do it. How could I fix myself to be like, you ain't shit because you cheat?
Yo, but
What's up, baby? I'll be over in a second.
Isn't that interesting though that like he knows how full of shit he is, that he gotta leave his own house to go to his car to lie? Like,
You don't want that shit in your house?
You know he wants
You
to
don't
do
want
that
shit
from
in
the
there.
comfort of his home and his living room, but his girl gonna look at him and she gonna know that he smells like the last Latin girl that he smashed, and she gonna be like, if you don't shut your ass up, go out to your car with your little split screen and lie your ass off over there.
And where does he go from here?
I mean,
Liar.
here's the thing. He's going to have his cult following. He's going to have his supporters because people don't want to admit that they were dumb in that moment.
Yeah.
You see all these figures, you see all these cult figures that don't want to admit they're dumb. And he's the perfect type of cult figure because he tells you what you want to hear. He tells you every feeling you have is right. He tells you how you are being disrespected is 100% true. So why wouldn't you want to keep believing that shit? It's no different than horoscopes. It's no different than like those
Pastors do that. You know what I mean? Pastors got caught smashing a missionary in the church, and everybody still end up going there because he did preach a good word. He was just weak.
It's different with pastors though. And I'll tell you why it's
They
different
ain't
with
lie
pastors.
like this.
They didn't lie like this.
Yes.
A pastor is a human being who fell short. The flesh is weak. They tell us this all the time. The difference between pastors and Derrick Jackson was straight up saying, if you do X, Y, and Z, meaning cheat, there's no sympathy for you. We don't have no empathy for you. You ain't shit. He said that.
bro.
So I'm going off your words, Derrick. Since you like to talk in third person, I'm going off your words. Based off your logic, you ain't shit and you don't deserve no sympathy or no forgiveness. Based off your logic. Your logic, Derrick.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's like a pastor admits that he's human and that he's going to fail just like all humans. Derrick isn't being a pastor. He's saying he's Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's not
so
saying
perfect.
What's that?
Not saying he's so perfect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you though. I don't know if there's a lane for him after this. I don't think so. I mean, of course, people get over things.
Yeah.
But this is so blatant. This is so blatant that I don't think there's a lane for him after this. Like, I just don't see it. I personally don't see it for him. I don't see how anybody that's of sound mind can continue to listen to anything he has to say about relationships or otherwise, because the guy is just a liar. And let's be clear, he got caught this weekend, right? I think Tasha K did an interview with the young lady who put him out there. The first video he did responding to that, he lied.
What did he say?
He didn't do it?
He lied and said he said what did he say?
Oh, he didn't have sex.
We didn't have we had sexual relations, but we didn't have sex.
He
or
tried
some
that
shit
Bill
like
Clinton
that.
shit.
Yes.
This motherfucker went to the oldest trick in the book. We smoked cigars together. All right.
Yeah, we fucked. I didn't nut. Like whatever the fuck
my
it was.
line.
But it's just like, yo, his first reaction was to lie.
Yeah.
And then come back and deflect with your wife.
But he's used to lying though. Look how much he's lied all the time. So that's
Yo,
the first thing to do.
Bringing your wife on is despicable.
Despicable.
Yo.
Especially if she wasn't part of the story. If she was part of the story, I would totally understand. If she was part of the story, if the story was about her in any way, I get it. She had nothing to do with it.
What?
Yeah,
She
man.
is a part of it though, because that's his wife.
So what? How many men get cheated on? And are you hear about infidelity and adultery? We don't see these people's wives.
Yeah, you're right.
It's about him.
why are you putting your wife through this so you could be forgiven? Like, if your wife forgives you, that's all you need to know.
Yeah.
You don't
You
need
know
to
why?
show the whole internet that your wife forgives you unless the internet is what you care about and not your wife.
Of course.
You just said it, Schultz. That's it. He cares more about what the internet thinks than he does about the well-being of his queen.
Yeah.
It's really just that simple. That's it.
Selfish person.
He trying to save himself. He literally used her like a goddamn human shield. Like Nino Brown held that kid up in New Jack
shield,
City,
bro.
and you take these bullets. That's what he did. And now she getting slandered 100 miles per hour. And I don't care how much God you believe in. I don't care how much Jesus you believe in. I don't care how much you think you got that whole armor of God on. If you're not used to this social media shit, and people are slandering the fuck out of you like they doing her,
rough.
I know that shit is impacting her.
It's her.
That's why she's sitting on the Instagram right now with camouflage on and a goddamn bonnet beret talking about motherfucking she ready for war.
Oh, you're not. You're not ready for that
No,
shit.
you're not ready. You're not ready at
You're ready
all.
for that, yeah. Nope.
And you know how the internet is, Schultz.
Oh, yeah.
The more you feed that monster, you're giving us, you're giving us 72 hours of content. Longer.
Now you with a beret.
Now you with a beret. Oh, that is a beret.
Wait a minute, there's something new? What's her Instagram?
Yeah.
I'm about to
Bro,
follow
she's
Go
on
in
the shade room.
Everyone's laughing at her.
I feel
still.
sorry for her, man. And she thinks she can beat the internet.
Yo,
There is nobody on this earth except for one person, and that's the greatest white man of all time, Tom Brady, who beat the motherfucking
I
internet.
thought you was gonna say Michael Jackson.
No, nobody has ever beaten the internet, but she is not used to it. So she's on there steady explaining. She's grabbing her beret. She's clutching her pearls. And she thinks that she's going to change the tide of what people are saying about her on the internet because she keeps talking about it. This is sad. And Derrick, you did that to her.
I'm not seeing
Whose
it, bro. It's on the
saxophone
shade
is that?
room.
It's on the shade
It's
room.
like the fourth post.
Whose saxophone is that? God, it look like he's fucking doing a fucking saxophone, nigga.
This is sad, man. This
Oh,
is
shit.
sad.
I'll send it to you.
Oh my God, I
is
got
sad.
it. Oh, this is hilarious.
Well, why did she dress up though? Like,
Oh,
that-
this
She's
is
ready for war.
hilarious.
What are you talking about?
Oh
she
my
looks
God.
crazy, honestly.
Yo, you know what her name is?
What?
Her name is Denia. She's been denying. Yo, son, she's been denying a whole lot. Yo, that's-
Denying Jackson. That's
Yo,
Denying Jackson.
What a crazy.
Yo.
Denying Jackson.
She need to deny Jackson.
This fake, bro.
Derrick.
This not real. You can't. Your name can't be Denia. Your
Hey,
name
listen.
cannot be
Has it-
Denia.
Has anybody posted Action Jackson under these comments yet?
I haven't seen it.
This is fucked up, Derrick. You caused it.
Yeah.
That poor queen is getting slandered 100 miles per hour because of you.
Why she by herself anyway? Where he at?
Man,
He's after the camera. He's
he in the car. He in the car doing his video. Listen, a man's job is to protect and provide.
Period.
You are not protecting your queen right now, King. You sent her out there to the wolves, and you should be ashamed of yourself, Derrick Jackson.
You're
and
using.
listen, Derrick has gone at me. Derrick gone at Duval. He gone at Gilly the King. I saw him going at my man Isaac Hayes the third. I didn't even realize he went at all of them. I saw Gilly repost the video when he went at him. I feel bad because I took the bait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that was your thing. It was all a shtick this whole time.
Whole time.
Yeah.
Fucking clown.
This whole time is a shtick.